Last week, the Susan B. Komen Foundation, the breast cancer research people, the pink ribbon people, decided to part ways with Planned Parenthood. They are the family planning people, the breast cancer prevention people, the birth control people, the abortion people. Now, this created quite an uproar, and women and men who aren't in the mood for having unwanted children either got in an uproar. And Susan B. Komen did reverse their decision, we think. Someone asked me if this was politically motivated. Interesting question. What else is possible? Think about it. Okay, here's the Susan B. Komen Foundation. Here is the family planning. You know where this hand is. This is equal to your tits just jumping away from you, bouncing down the street, looking back, talking about, I can't deal with the rest of you because you nasty. No federal monies are used by Planned Parenthood for abortions. But if you got the money, God knows you ought to be able to go somewhere and have it done safely, as opposed to the back alleys and the deaths that came with a lack of this option. Now, these right-wing religious Republicans are death on abortion. Apparently birth control as well. They want to kill it. They want to kill it literally, figuratively, and I do mean literally. Because many abortion doctors have lost their lives by some right-wing nut job literally shooting them down in the street. So obviously they can't go around shooting everybody, so they want to kill it with laws. Now they say this is about protecting the unborn child in the name of God. They don't seem to care too much about that kid after it's here, because we want to kill any type of program that helps them, especially the poor ones. No food stamps. We don't want them to have health care. And we don't care too much about educating them either. You know, you got that whole janitorial thing going on. Anyway, all of this is done in the name of God, right? Well, God gave me my stuff. This is my stuff. Not only did God give it to me, he gave me several months' notice before I even came here that this would be the stuff I would have. You get indoor plumbing. Yay! It is my stuff. And I really wasn't aware that God was pissed about it. And I would think if he was, he could kind of shut it down or make it go away. I'd like to thank God that that has not happened yet. Even in the throes of passion, okay? Or if I decide to share my stuff, the phrasing I use, I'm going to give you some. Not all of it. And we be having that moment, you know those moments where one partner is saying to the other, it's mine, that's my stuff, that's my stuff. And sometimes we reply, oh yes baby, it's yours, it's yours. However, after we finish lying and say, I want to go pee, my stuff does not stay there and lay there talking about, I am tired and worn out. I am not going anywhere. It does not say, oh, I belong to him now. I'm not going with you. It's going with me to pee. It goes with me everywhere. It's my stuff. Hold on a second. my stuff. It goes with me shopping. It even goes with me shoe shopping. And I might add that it approves. This is my stuff. And you lawmaker type people, you have told me it's my stuff. If somebody tries to take my stuff by force, it is a crime. It's called rape. You said nobody can take my stuff without my permission and do what they want to do with it. It's a crime. Somehow we are fighting the powers that be to not go back in time in the 60s. Because that's when we did this fight for birth control and women did the fight about this is my body. I should even be able to enjoy it. Not just facilitate a service or be a baby making machine. We did that fight. But they're trying to take us back. Actually, it's more like taking us back to the 50s. It's like they mad after the Second World War when we had to go out to work and hold it down while they would go playing war. Many of us did not go back home. We kind of were going along with that barefoot and pregnant look. But that seems to be what they want. And I'm not understanding it. This is about women's rights. Women are on the line here. My shit is on the line here. You have everybody talking about jobs. It's about jobs. It's about the economy. We're running to do jobs. But under the surface here, you know, like a duck like floating atop the water, but them little feet is paddling like crazy underneath. They are on their J-O-B to do several things. And they've proven that. In 2010, when the Republicans swept the elections because we were having buyer's remorse with Obama and his bipartisan fantasy, they have done just several things, and ain't none of them had to do with jobs. It's about fucking with the poor. And you middle class people, I want you to know that gravity goes this way, not that way. You are coming down here in this poor category. So they are fucking with the poor. They're busting the unions because that has been pretty much the vehicle for poor people to get into that middle class area. Defund education so that we can have a generation of numbnuts. I don't know. And to regulate the uterus. Seriously. Every person running for the presidential nomination for the Republican Party has signed a personhood pledge. You know how all the Republicans signed that pledge not to raise taxes? Well, these guys have signed this personhood pledge. That law is the one that says, soon as the little sperm hits that egg and you have conceived, before homeboy gets up, puts his clothes on and leaves, or rolls over and goes to sleep, you have made a person. And anything that you do to prevent that is and will be considered a crime. This includes birth control. It will be a crime. Can you picture this? You riding down the heavenly hood. Some dude slides up to the car. What you want? What you want? I got weed, crack, birth control pills. Think it won't come to that? Think so? Ladies, for real, we have got to watch our ass in this election. Because make no mistake about it, your ass is up for grabs.